this is first drive, so I have only driven it out of the shop. Driving down the driveway, so yeah. Okay, so first drive impressions. We just reset the trip so we know where the 500 miles will be. Clutch seems to engage pretty smooth shifting. The new exhaust, quite a bit louder than before. I'm just running it through the gears, trying to get some miles, some clutch engagements. Again, no ripping on it. You really don't want to slip it too hard. Just want to get down the street, get through all the gears, go up, down, rev match down, nothing high RPM, nothing high torque, really just get those clutch engagements. But so far, I mean, we're driving, like I said, first time IRS, trans, drive shaft, clutch. Everything back is brand new, including now the exhaust. So we're just trying to get some clutch engagements. I will say the other exhaust was a little bit nicer inside the car because, well, it was quieter, but I did want the louder exhaust, so that's what you get. Now, it is super hot out. It's nice having the AC going. I'm very excited to really be able to feel this T56 Magnum here once we start able to, shift a lot more. We do have one bushing we need to replace in the IRS, and the differential, the front differential. We'll make a video on that, but we did get a Steeda bushing. Shout out to Matt at Steeda. We got that, just came in, so you'll probably see a video on that. We're going to talk about why that is so important, especially on one of these IRS cars. So yeah, Vengeance clutch, overall it's shifting really smooth, it's engaging really smooth. It's going to change a little bit as we get some miles on it, but my key things is one, some nice drivability, two, nice engagements. I like clutches that engage nice, you shift nice, and most importantly, shifting great at wide open throttle, which I'm going to have to let you guys know how it does once we get some more miles on it. We also have new Cobra brakes. I mean, there is so much new on this car to, talk about, on top of, we did just do the entire Coyote swap, but the reverse lockout is working well. You guys know we wired that in. I guess we'll try to get some windows down, see if we can hear what the new exhaust sounds like. I really like the outside. The outside of it sounds really good. The drone, it is what it is. But on the outside, that sounds really good. Shifts so smooth. It does shift really good. So that's all the way to 6th gear. I will say it sounds like the exhaust is not as bad when you have the windows down. It does drone a bit. To be fair, my old side exhaust setup on this car was really freaking loud inside the car. It just comes with the territory. Has some nice pops. So one thing you can do when you're braking in a clutch, you can do more shifting up and down. It's all about the clutch engagements. You don't want to downshift it and grip on it, but you can go up and down the gears. We're in 6, and bring it down to 5th, bring it down to 4th, bring it back up to 5th, and to 6th. I don't really see any problems with the car yet. I'm hoping everything's all good. I'm thinking about doing a drive to Jacksonville tonight, so I guess we'll see how that goes, but everything engine-wise should be dialed just as it was. AC's working, seems to be driving good. We do need to go get alignment here pretty soon, because now we can get the 4-wheel alignment with the IRS. So we're going to be doing that here pretty soon, but I think it's fairly straight. I don't feel any major pulls left to right. The car feels fairly tight, so we'll see how that goes. But like I said, get those engagements up. wouldn't like blame Orla for making it in a muffler that drones a bit. The clutch is super smooth. You can tell it's engaging properly in full because of how smooth the trans is right here, and it's not like it's slipping or anything like that. You know, I haven't given any power to it, but overall it feels right. We'll go do another start stop and try to get a little bit of a feel for that. See how it goes now that we got 8 miles on it, so it's definitely got a long way to go to break in, but we'll just get a few more engagements so I can give you guys some more info. I really like the pops of this exhaust. I do think the brakes maybe need to be bled a little bit more. It shifts really good. Really, really good. Yeah, I like the smoothness of that. Just getting those engagements in. I really wish we could rip on it. If you guys do want to pick up one of these clutches, I'll have the links down in the description. If you have questions on it, you can also call us. I'm selling them through Freedom Parts Outlet, but I can answer any questions on it. And like I said, as we get this broken in more, you guys know I'm going to test the limit of this thing. Pops are good. Yeah, I like the pops. Definitely like the pops. Goes right in reverse. The reverse lockout seems to be working pretty well. Okay, so let's do a stop, pulling out. It's got a nice slip to it. You can drive it nice and easy. You know, there's no big, you know, the old school twin disc where it just like wants to, you know, just grab and you can't even drive it. It's got some really nice slip to it, which is nice. Some of the twin discs are too aggressive. I've driven some other ones that you gotta slip them a lot to get going. Like my GT500, I gotta slip it out a lot, especially with the cams and everything going. You know, I gotta slip it. So I had people at you know, car events before with the GT500 be like, "Oh man, you're riding the clutch," and I'm like, "Nah, dude, I got a spool, I got cams, I got a heavy car, and I got a clutch that likes to be slipped to get going." So sometimes I take a 90-degree turn and be slipping the clutch to keep it going the whole time so I don't stall. But yeah, we had some people talk back to me at like FL2K or something, and my friend John started screaming at him, calling him a bitch, you know, all that fun stuff. But no, I mean, I think this clutch seems really good. You guys know I'll be putting it to the test. Of course, make sure you like this video, comment down below. I'm really, really excited to hear what this exhaust sounds like, and of course, be able to shift this thing like I mean it. The previous setup did not like to shift at wide open throttle, and I was lifting for those shifts too. All right, now we gotta pull out of this road without dying. The exhaust sounds really good. I can't wait to hear what it sounds like in that upper RPM range when it just rips. You can hear that though, and that's just 2,500 RPM. It just sounds like a monster. And this thing just wants to rip. So guys, like the video, comment down below. We will see you guys in the next one.
Thank you.